Hey, good to be here today. One of my favorite topics, ethics. Ethics, what do they mean? Business ethics? Home ethics? Character ethics? What kind of ethics are we talking about? Well, I have a surprise for you if that's how you think. There is no other ethics than ethics. Somebody asked me one time if I was willing to do a talk at a business corporate outing, with some CEOs, a group of them, about ethics and how we could take control of our business ethics and exercise our business ethics. And I'm like laughing. I learned this years ago from a good friend of mine, John Maxwell, in one of his books. It wasn't something he taught me personally. I learned it from a book. There is no such thing as business ethics. There's only ethics. And the good news is, if you got them, they work everywhere in your life. And there's even more good news. If you don't have them, you can get them. Ethics aren't something that we are all born with. It's not some natural thing. It's a product of adaptation and environment in our lives. There are certain cultures where the ethics are different than other cultures. For example, there are cultures in the Far East that don't consider holding the door open for women proper ethics or proper etiquette. And I'm not calling those people out or singling them. I'm just trying to explain to you that there are different ways in different cultures that we think about ethics. But I'm going to focus on the ethics that we have in this country and the ethics that we have in our world that we live in here in the U.S. Ethics to me are a benchmark for the drive of character. It's your content of character is developed so often because of your ethics. So if you're a person that has some character flaws, there's probably an ethics challenge somewhere where you're on the gray area. It's not black and white, where ethics really are black and white. They're not gray. There is no gray area. There's no wide margin between the right and the wrong. Ethics are the values and the systems and the tools we use to discern and determine what's right and wrong. Some people's ethics are non-existent. Some people's ethics are so far and so far-reaching and so great that they're almost unattainable. Well, what's the right balance then, mark, of a proper ethic? I put it this way. As long as we're not breaking any of God's laws or man's laws, you can live an ethical life. Think about that. God's laws and man's laws. There's a lot of things in the world that have been approved as okay by the law and by our culture. But they're diametrically opposed to the laws of God. So somehow we have to find a balance to have good ethics in our lives between God's laws and man's laws. And whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God, there's a higher authority and a higher power at work in our lives, and there's certain natural rules of order that apply. And they give us the ethics we need to make good decisions, pro or con, right or wrong. So remember, for you business people out there, especially you, and here's why I say especially you have so much influence over the world. You have so much influence from your boardroom and your top offices that you affect culture. You affect economy. You affect churches and hospitals and roadways. The infrastructure of our world and in our country here is that those that can do. And when you're a doer in the world and you're creating in the world, you also have a responsibility to sow seeds back into the world, to take care of the poor and the indigent, to take care of the roadways and the highways. So it's the corporate life in this culture of corporations that needs ethics the most. Make sure that when you're hiring people, that they pass the ethics test for your company, that they have good sound ethics. Don't look for business ethics, because that's a lie. They don't exist. Look for ethics. Look for quality. Look for content of character. And make sure that the ethics in your life and the ethics that you model in your life are worth modeling. Hi everybody, it's Mark. If you enjoyed that video lesson, I have 3 things that you can do right now to continue your journey at E5 Leader. First of all, you can sign up for this channel. That way I can deliver weekly video lessons to you that'll transform your life. Secondly, you can go to e5leader.com, where I have a bunch more free training videos, newsletters, blogs, all kinds of great information on the secrets to leadership lessons that have transformed the top leaders in this country. In addition to that, I'll share with you upcoming events and live events that we're doing, and you can check us out on other social media networks as well. And the last thing, you can buy the new book. It's available online. It's E5 Leader. That's the name of the book. And what it is success tools to help you maximize your potential and to create equilibrium in your life. Thanks for being here. It's great to be with you. I look forward to meeting you at a live event And as I always say, go and grow as an E5 leader and never let anyone steal your dream. God bless you. I'll see you soon.